and welcome. You are now in the museum's education corner. My name is Shayna Dowling and I'm an artist, and I also work for the San Diego Museum of Art as museum educator. So today I thought we would try a little drawing. This activity is a mood drawing and it's inspired by music, and it's meant to be very low key and relaxing, and you don't actually have to have any art experience to have some fun. The tools you're going to need are paper. I'm going to be working in my little handy sketchbook, but you can use any paper that's available to you. And then some sort of drawing utensil. If you have color, that's great, but you can use a pencil, a marker, a Sharpie, pastels, whatever you have handy. I'm going to be using some colored pencils. And if you feel like being really adventurous, you could do watercolor on watercolor paper, or you could do some paint on canvas. Make sure if you make something, you share it with us here at the museum, because we really like to see what people are doing at home. So, a little bit about this idea. I was looking through our collection and I came across an artist named Oscar Fischinger, and his work was created in the early 20th century, and it was very abstract. But he was often creating work inspired by music. And he worked on a little film called Fantasia. Perhaps you've heard of it. Disney, yeah. Well, the piece he created was very abstract, meaning that it was just like colors and shapes and lines moving across the screen. And Disney was hoping for something a little more realistic, something they could understand a little better, maybe that the popular world would be able to connect with. So they wanted to adjust some of Fischinger's designs. Well, he wasn't super into that, and he decided to pull his name off the project. Can you imagine turning down Disney? I can't. Anyway, so we're going to be doing some drawings inspired by music, and the way that we're going to draw is sort of like this automatic response. We're not really thinking too much about what might look good or not look good. It's just whatever feelings kind of flow out of us. I'm going to be listening to a particular song, but I encourage you to pick a song that makes you feel a certain way, maybe a way you want to feel, or maybe it's elevating your mood. That's totally your call. And yeah, so let's get us started. And before I do my little drawing, which I'll show you a demo directly down onto my paper, I'm just gonna relax my body a little bit. I like to check my shoulders. Sometimes I'm scrunching them up like this, so I'll just relax my shoulders down, unclench my jaw, take a nice deep breath. Whew. Okay, let's get started.
Okay, now we're going to try making some rhythm on our paper, and we're going to use lines and colors and shapes to express the way the music is making us feel. You can choose any song that you like when you do this exercise by yourself. I've picked a song that's kind of slow and mellow, and it's going to make me feel relaxed and calm. But it's totally up to you. You can put on something that's a little more upbeat if you want to get into a happy mood. So here we go. I'm just going to let the music kind of flow through my movements. And there's really no right or wrong. Okay. Starting off with sort of a wavy line. Thinking about it sort of wandering through a forest. Maybe another lighter blue line goes off in a different direction. And then a really pale line. Oh, hey, he's gonna go down here. All right, now I've got some different sounds, and I feel like that is a little more of an upbeat color. And kind of a different movement too, so I'm gonna switch it up. You know, it goes great together. Blue and orange. You know why? because they're complementary colors. What's a complementary color? Two colors opposite on the color wheel. They make each other stand out fabulously. Is there a color that makes you feel happy? Is there a color that makes you feel sad? Those are all things we can be thinking about when we're doing this drawing, and use those colors to appropriately represent how we feel. Maybe you can hear my little doggy go pat, pat, pat in the background right now. Let's do a little overlap. Why wasn't I overlapping shapes before? This can happen. This is allowed. And my song feels like a lot of wavy lines, a few straight lines, but maybe your song feels a little bit more like jagged lines or pointy lines. I'm gonna love seeing what you come up with. What if I go this way and just intersect the whole thing?
So thanks for joining my little demo today, and hopefully you get a chance to create something at home. If you do, please go to our Instagram page or our Facebook and tag the San Diego Museum of Art in your beautiful creations. Myself being a teacher, I'm really missing seeing my students' work, so I would love to see what all of you are up to out there. And have fun, be safe, be well, and I'll see you soon.